You have such intricate stitching.
I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself.
Turn back. You aren't welcome here. I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change clothes. Though the corpses in this temple limit my wardrobe. What does it matter to you? Why do you trespass? Ah, the name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit, though the power in his bones reminds me of my youth. And the robes. I'd forgotten the feel of silk upon newly won flesh. Set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable posture. I tire of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
That can't be good. We need to get those wards down fast.
Spider weaves the web around its prey.
Watch for undead. I'll disrupt the ward.
Scorpion's poison courses through its prey.
This ward won't keep us out for long. I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. barrier must have activated when the dead began to rise. It looks like the cycle. The cycle of the two moons seems to be the key to dispersing the barrier. Barrier is down. But before we proceed, I need to speak with you. When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from my master, but Aurelian is too important to lose. Perhaps we should think before we act. The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of Magicka, including some of the Queen's own advisors. His role in the invasion is paramount for our future success. If anything were to happen to him... Thank you. We should keep moving. We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait, that's Aurelian! What's he doing up there?
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. There was a time when the sound of Uldor's voice commanded the terror of thousands. Why, I'm Uldor. I see your dominion teaches you nothing of my people. I shouldn't bemoan your ignorance. You fools ended centuries of captivity when you removed the Morning Stone. Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Behold this Aurelian fellow. Such vibrancy. I could use more like him, but one must be willing to run through a bolt of silk for the finest coat. I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I'm willing to adorn myself with hundreds of tawdry outfits in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle's Strand. Then drown in a sea of bones.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the bone piles if you keep the undead at bay. It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me! One last circle. We can do this. We must do this. Go. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Stay back!
Uldor! Get out of my body now!
Silence! None command, Uldor!
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison.
Ah! That won't hold me for long.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely. Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your timely intervention. Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. He plans to overwhelm and enslave Khenarthi's Roost with an undead horde by the next dawn! Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body, even in death. He can wear hundreds of mindless forms at a time. Thankfully, I know his weakness. The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eilsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me. These gems focus the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough. The centerpiece of this old Khajiit temple. After Uldor's reign of terror, the Sea Elves gave it to the Khajiit so it would become the key to his prison. No, which is why we must be the ones to enter the tomb. After he saw you through my eyes, he seemed convinced that to wear you would destroy him. For some reason, he feared you. No, we must enter the tomb together. Though he can't wear you, he could quite easily obliterate you with his magic. Only by splitting his attention can we hope to defeat him.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away.
Gathwin clearly has an opinion about my plan.
Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But it doesn't need to be this way. Seal me inside. Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual weakened my master. Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
We should hurry. Uldor won't be trapped for long. That's madness. I've experienced so many summers. My greatest accomplishment was watching Gathwin blossom into someone who far surpassed my own deeds. No, she must recover the Morning Stone. You and I. Then we should waste no more time.
You can't do this, Master!
The Dominion will thrive without me. It's far stronger than it knows.
Then I should recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, Aurelian. I
I know, Gathwin. I know. Give me a moment to collect myself. I'll be right behind you.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit.
I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Aldor. I willingly give myself over.
I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
Hurry! Place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals.
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash. Stay away from those pedestals. You'll not leave this tomb alive. You worthless rag! This tomb can't hold me forever.
Go quickly. I feel Aldor's weakness fade. Hurry, tell Gathwin of the plan's success. But don't mourn for me, friend. I earned a useful fate. Few can say the same. Aldor will sustain me. Better a living form than a dusty old skeleton, I suppose. I'd hoped for more time to meditate, but this wasn't what I had in mind. Goodbye, my friend. You're what all in the Dominion should aspire to be. And quickly, return to the...
It's done, isn't it? Aurelian is sealed inside with that monster. Forgive me. Uldor couldn't be allowed to roam free. Something had to be done, and you had the strength to see what I could not. I'll ensure the Morning Stone remains guarded at all times. I should make a full report so the Dominion understands the danger of Uldor's capabilities. No good comes from dwelling on the past. Aurelian lives, which means there's hope. He's a great man. A good man. I don't care how long it takes. I'll find a way to free him from that monster. Forgive me. You did so much to help a stranger. I won't forget. I can open a portal to the temple courtyard if you wish. There you go. Hurry, it won't remain open for long. Forgive me.
I've been waiting forever to spend time with my darling. A little privacy?
Don't mind Ilri. We're together again, and it's all thanks to you.
I have no idea why Aurelian would seal himself into that creature's tomb. But I suppose he won't be around to undermine my experiments.
Have you seen my rib cage? That milk-drinking wizard scattered me across 3 of these piles. A warrior, part of a raiding party from Windhelm. We attacked this island long ago.
My brother, our moon sugar storehouse. Father tried to save. Yes, yes, Sabat.
Don't believe her lies.
I haven't seen you around the island before. In the name of Thalmor, what's your business here? Ah, the shipwreck. Worst hurricane I've seen in decades. If you're headed through this plantation, watch your step. Last night, some buildings. I should get back to our inspection. Not yet. As an act of goodwill, the Thalmor Inner Council sent us to aid Headwoman Harani in ending this island's smuggling. Dominion government. I'm an officer charged with keeping the peace. They sent us to Khenarthi's Roost weeks ago. Inspect saw him on the way in. We gave his daughter...
my family's land. If you plan to loot my family's plantation, I will give you such a thrashing. Too late, sugar thief. The fire destroyed every last calcinator. Wait, you lie! My father left yesterday to trade in Mistral, didn't he? Oh no. We lost our last harvest to the thunderbugs, despite the debt. Asbira bought alchemical tools to improve our crop, she said. But last week, I caught her brewing skooma. That vile drug destroys lives. My sister despises sand under her claws. But recently, I saw her digging out on the beach. Why else would she be out there, if not to bury skooma? I should go to my father. I'll destroy it. With the money we spent to rebuild, it will be like the skooma never happened. I'd rather debt collectors pound at our door than skooma dealers. My sister placed colorful seashells near whatever she buried. I bet there is a sack full of skooma vial. I should really go check on my father. Not for long. I always know it's month's end when debt collectors pound at our door. But last month, they didn't show. When I asked why, it is death in a bottle. Distill moon sugar cane the right way, and the crystals make you happy.
You think you can steal from the cross-tree bandits?
You there! Come here!
My father.
Gone. Father is gone. Why would Saban Mat?
I asked Just around. Nobody from the shipwreck remembers seeing you before Eagle Strand. No more lies. You're running Skooma, aren't you? That farmer shook himself to death. You think I don't recognize a skooma overdose when I see one? That I don't know why skeevers are frothing at the mouth? I should arrest the lot of you. Buying time to get your story straight. Go ahead, I'll be right over here.
Go.
My father is dead, and now this Dominion outsider wants to throw me in prison. Then Officer Lorin found nothing in the storehouses but suspicion. What's right is allowing us to recover from tragedy, not suffer more of it.
All right, you've had enough time. Where's the skooma? Last chance. If someone doesn't tell me where the skooma is, you'll... Yes, well, it's my job to ask questions. Perhaps moon sugar fumes can cause the skooma. Soldier, look after these people. Once they're settled, report back to Mistral.
Gone.
Thank you. Silvenar himself will commend your actions. Give me the skooma so I can destroy it. I won't. Thank you. I'll destroy this immediately. My sister is all I have left. We'll learn to forgive each other. We have to, if we are going to rebuild. This poison causes nothing but pain. I am here, sister.
Gone.
We're going to start over. We'll build a better life.
Knowledge is power.
At last. This book had best be worth the price. What is that? Wait! I only wanted to make something beautiful.
Revelations await.
Whew! Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
Now you die.
Not now, not ever.
Turn back, Master. This is not the place for us.
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning flame. A simple Khajiit, doing what she can to survive. Answers to unasked questions. Mysteries defined by the stars themselves. And if Sahira Darrow makes some gold along the way, it's a shrine to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Knowledge. They say if you tomes, lost to the ages, they're full of secrets from an earlier time. While searching for the shrine, a spirit appeared to me and warned me away. That's her. It's the lying spirit.
Don't listen to these fools' words. The forbidden tomes must be destroyed. Place them in the shrine's flame, quickly. What? That isn't possible. No matter. I'll rekindle the shrine's fire with my own essence, but you must promise to destroy them. You saw what happens to those who possess the tomes. Then that is a blessing. Once the books begin calling to you, there is little time before they ensnare you completely. The flame is lit. Before I fade forever, you must burn.
You have the books? Then luck truly favors my path. This one knows the proper care and handling of old texts, also the importance of trade. To you, you have the books? Then luck.
The flame is... Don't listen to her. Remember the visions. Remember what happened to those who possessed it. Of course, he's the Daedric Prince of Forbidden Knowledge. I showed you an echo of what happened to the previous Seekers, yes. But I did not conjure them from...
No! The flames burn us! It hurts! It hurts!
Ah, well, Sahira Darrow bears me.
You've done it. The tomes are gone. I can't hear them anymore. I'm certain. But no one else shall fall into their trap.
This one wishes you hadn't destroyed the books.
As part of the Dominion.
I hear your pain, oh. Windcatcher Plantation depends on the great tree, yet it sickens before my eyes. Do you see that strange miasma? It appeared on the great tree after the hurricane. There's a cave directly beneath us. I can feel the spirit's frustration. The spirit is old and powerful. I'm uncertain. The great tree shields Windcatcher Plantation from the winter winds when the wind goddess Khenarthi first traveled across the heavens.
Been a Quama master for over a decade. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm up to my neck in... Ever try piloting a ship through a hurricane while your entire cargo of Quama eggs hatch and go bug nuts? Been there. Can't recommend it. After we wrecked, they made a Quama line toward this cave. I came after them, but they're a bit They always get surly after hatching, but these Quama are downright unsociable. I tried to stop them from chewing on those huge roots. Oh, and Kwama didn't take to it, whatever it was. I heard them munching on it, same as those roots. The little ones seemed scared of it. If they'd stop eating those giant roots, they might get better. But I don't blame you if you have to put down a few...
Look, the vapor is clearing up.
Praise Ifrei. The miasma has cleared, yet I sense this begins a new chapter for the great tree. Though the creatures gorge themselves upon its roots, this was a passing instinct. They can be taught to strengthen the great tree. The Kwama will soon learn the cave is their nest and treat the spirit as their queen. Together, they'll guard the cave against intruders who seek to harm the great tree. A new story can frighten any creature, until it realizes its role within. A great wind blew.
I don't know how.
Thought I was ruined, but that spinner beneath says Windcatcher Plantation will pay for the Kwama to live in that cave. Bold bandits are not long for this world. Mark my words.
Have you seen Gary? He's missing. Zulana's son. When his father succumbed to skooma, God. Yes, that's Gary. Zulana heard many things in Mistral. A vile skooma peddler. Gary hasn't learned that fear and hatred cloud judgment. He hurt his back in a terrible accident. He took... Skooma is distilled from moon sugar, which is sacred.
Begone, bandit. Mother sent you? It is good she can't see me trussed up like a sheep. The bandit. You thought her a poor mewling widow? Ha! Mother is not entirely what she seems. I sought to avenge my father's memory, but was captured by bandits. Mother. Then when you free me, I'll fight Hazak alone and will likely die. Hazak will poison more families with skooma. Good. Now,
I killed him. Got tired of hearing him sob like a baby.
I can hardly believe it. I'm free. We must find the key.
You don't have the will for this, but I do. Come.
I don't know how Mother will take this. Mother looks upset.
What have you done? And you have done what I could not. My husband now rests with the ancestors, free of the skooma enslaving him. When Hazik embraced skooma with more affection than he did with me, I gave him every chance to claw his way back. But skooma poisoned arrows to stun, a blade to finish. I spoke to each as they lay frozen on the dock, before adding crescent moons to their throats. These unclawed shaveskins had it coming for pulling Kari's father into their fold. I noted the ardor of the moons within you and sent you to aid Kari. That is help, yes? But I would know. Then Kari learns to stand with allies rather than on his own. He shows me he is ready. Agir Tragijazeri. We justly take by force. At Two Moons Dance, we study the thin line between justice and vengeance. We train so we will always know the difference. Kari, you did what Mother could not.
I did what I knew to be right, to restore our family's honor.
You've proven worthy of our name. Do you understand?
Yes, Mother. I'll dance beneath the 2 moons, as you've taught me.
Then we must complete your training.
This is the worst vacation.
What do you mean?
Not a day here before the hurricane hits. Then a Dominion fleet smashes ashore, which means our leave is well and truly cancelled.
You've got...
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go? Clearly, you were meant to help us out. John and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward. Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistral's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the tall grass. Mistral is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly. Khenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The silvenar could use some help. Find him, give him the... Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. The High Elf, he is the... Razum is justice.
So, you're the one that saved the Queen, eh? You don't look that special.
Is the silvenar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of Maumar scum the moment we arrived. Lorcan, take them all. Why did the silvenar negotiate with these filthy Maumar? Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate. Not as long as the silvenar confuses diplomacy with...
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Khenarthi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maumar have a treaty with Khenarthi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy. Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to... Exactly, a core...
No wine, stringy meat, my beloved silvenar cooling these... A brief rest, that's all I ask. It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand. And I told him the mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maumar allies. Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and what.
Where are the guards when you need them? Another of Rachin's shadows has struck. These one things.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Khenarthi's Roost for generations, and this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters. By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price. We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf-rats another chance to take our rightful lands.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty? Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly. I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Khenarthi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty. It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outside. As silvenar, seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me a freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosma people, it's my goal to keep it that way. She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspiration.
No wine. Stringy meat.
I refuse.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other.
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend? Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious. A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day. Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find their way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already.
Be disgusted by its cold, oozing nose. In Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary. My own father, divine save his soul, was torn to pieces by just such a pack. Can you not feel the hatred that burns within its belly? Bars barely contain its hunger. For 5 gold, gaze into its eyes, peer into the face of death.
Khenarthi's Roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve unity.
Merchandise around.
Everything is so still.
Ambassador Ulandil isn't here.
Floors that don't sway, sand that creeps.
Are you lost? Ambassador Ulandil's quarters aren't open for visitors. None of your business.
When the storm comes, they'll get theirs.
How much longer till we put out to sea?
How much longer till we put out to sea? They'll get theirs.
When the storm comes, still they'll get theirs.
Ambassador Uland. How much longer till we put out to sea? Everything is so still. Are you lost? Do you think I take drinks from strangers? Oh, I guess not.
How much longer till we put out to sea?
How How much longer till we put out to sea?
Everything is so still.
Everything is so still.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others. The silvenar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next. The silvenar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home. At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the silvenar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Maumar's.
Does not like it. But perhaps you are right.
The silvenar's inside resting. You have 5. Time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Answer me! Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretch. None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Harani knows her own city. If she won't tell you...
He will live with us then, once we are wed?
I don't care whose ear this high elf covers with kisses. I won't.
Mistral will belong to the sea itself before we...
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvan did. But he was just here. What happened? How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature? My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Silvenar's murder in... Of course. I hereby declare you a... On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral...
The Silvenar murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maumar to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you? The Silvenar was our guest. You go too far, Vicereeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
What do they think they are playing at? We paid them, yes?
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
This elf is mad. I sell no poison. Check. I sell no poison.
This apothecary must have had a...
Well,
Will the High Elves build our embassy even uglier than theirs? But no, this one shouldn't complain.
Get off my ship before I throw you off! And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now, why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority... Oh, that's a serving wench. Another one?
Killing the silvenar was foolish. The Green Lady and the silvenar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die. The Maumar planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these... This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the silvenar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved.
Look at this place. Do they look like they can afford us?
You have a point. Mafia, what else?
This one does not like it.
Killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found? No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here? You're blind to it. Easily remedied.
Place your hand upon its fur. The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
Get what you need. I'll get... Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found. Covered my tracks.
I followed his orders. Ulandil, he said...
I've heard enough.
His orders. I had to follow his
There,
orders.
there. You did what you had to. As did I.
This diplomatic mission is a farce.
Your friend Razumdar showed me what you found.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the... My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ. Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The green lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you... You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
I warned them. Warned them! But why would I know anything about Maumar treachery?
His heart. Stop! Oh. This is madness. There has been enough death in this city. Move,
Unless you don't. I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much. Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What? You dare speak for my silvenar? I'll beat you with your own flame.
Keep her away from me!
Milksop. We've taken Ulandil into custody thanks to your quick action. No trick. I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. I asked Ulandil what he meant. The Maomir have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them before the Green. I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will...
Hey, slow pause. You, yes, you, Commander. The Malmer attacked Cat's Eye Key from the sea. Commander Karenith holds the line at the top.
Keep moving.
You there. The Marmar attacked Cat's Eye Key with their Sea Viper forces. We need every able body for the rescue effort. Huh. A counterattack? I'd settle for an organ. I'll coordinate Dominion forces from here, but I can't lock down this gate until the survivors clear out of the market. Send them...
Snakes! Giant snakes!
Those Malma pirates came from the water. Sea vipers happened. No, we can still... The marine by the gate.
We can't let those Marama pirates reach. I saw great serpents emerge from the waters. No. When I saw my neighbors, I'll do nothing.
Not one sea viper will make it through this door. I went to the Malmor embassy. I thought they might know a method to free Aurelian from the Temple of the Morning Springs.
What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. If you feel that cold air rushing off the sea, just like it was before. I sent my squad to scout Cat's Eye Key. If they haven't learned what the Sea Viper's plan, we can poke around. I'll hold the gate if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you. Then let's fillet these fish elf bastards.
I swear, no matter.
Free at last.
Squad got separated. Sea vipers carved runes in his chest. Hunting sea vipers. If you... Hunting sea vipers. If you...
You've done your part. Get back to Mistral when you can.
We should check their houses. We should check the house.
Oh, Mistel.
We should check the house.
A ringing head is bad, but when it remained, I was in the caves, working. Sea vipers, our pirates. We paid protection through the month and let them put those strange totems in our cave. Our debts, I suppose? After they killed enough of us. Some high elf wizard. What's that? My ears were ringing.
Is he the one who brought...
These totems seem to harness a combination of wind and spirit. I wonder if I c... Excuse me, do you mind? Indeed. I suppose that's optimal. These sea viper rituals are barbaric, but quite effective. You clearly haven't studied the fundamentals of blood sacrifice. You see, these serpent-shaped statues... Exactly the right question. It seems the sea vipers use a specialized lodestone to block the channel. Approach an active storm totem. Completely. Go ahead. Phenomenal. I knew proximity was the key. And look at you. Not even... No, I really should. I can't say for certain. It's one of two things, neither of which is good for anyone on this island. You don't stoop to blood sacrifice. Listen, you handle the storm totems. I'll determine how to best counteract the sea viper blood ritual. This is Ilse, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma. I know what they're planning. Through my Psijic projection, I observed an old ritual site north of Mistral.
The sea vipers summoned a powerful creature known as a storm atronach. They're funneling all that energy into their bound storm slave. The creature can only hold so much energy before it discorporates. All the energy will wash over Khenarthi's Roost. Ha! There's the genius of their plan. How do you bind a creature made of storm energies? With the wind itself. 3 rituals. It will shed its corporeal form and safely release its stored energy. By safely, I mean in relation to Khenarthi's Roost. I reckon you'll have no trouble. But in the event you do, I've opened a portal at a distance of 1 league from Khenarthi's Roost.
Whoa. I wish Nostel could have seen that thing.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Done it! Quickly now, you must run! Come, you must leave this place. Follow me. Come, you must leave this place. Follow me. My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes? Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course. The Maumar are fled or dead thanks to your efforts. Khenarthi's Roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. So if you must know, Razumdar keeps an eye on promising people.
We swept the shoreline. Commander Karanith captured some Maormer. The Green Lady slaughtered the rest. You fought well.
Don't mourn for Nostel. You made sure a sacrifice had meaning. God's favor you, friend.
The Prowler is headed to Oridam, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready, hop in the launch. Chests full of gold. Owning a sound ship. Aye, the Prowler is...
Khenarthi's Roost seems happy to join the domain.
You're quite handy at defeating Maumor's sorcery. I hope to see you again.
You're slow, but you turn the tide of battle.
He's done.
Maybe we should...
I ran out of Maumor to kill. If you find any more, I suppose I'll mourn the silvenar. I must find oils for his body and tools for the rites. I can almost feel his hand on mine. The silvenar sustains the Green Lady. Thus has it always been with every pair. I am not long for this world. I believe I'll...
Today you saved Miss...
If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward.
Fancy a life of treasure hunting? Cyrodiilic Collections needs you! Oh, hello there. Always a pleasure to see a new face. Welcome to Lilmoth, the festering jewel of Black Marsh. Argonian words. No. Oh, to preserve it for future generations. You've made a great... Oh, dear. Oh, so you're that adventurer she mentioned in her letters. What a welcome coincidence. Oh, just over 3 years at this point, I'll admit. Doing your research, huh? Excellent. The local Argonians call it Ishtaj Thitithil Met. Literally, the exact egg cracker. Evocative, right? We just call it the Ishtaj. Apparently, it was vital to some kind of ritual. But that could... Oh, most certainly. For the most part, fine. Well, I do know a little... Sorry, I slip into gel sometimes. The Argonian tongue. The locals say I'm a natural. Anyway, most of the Murkmire tribe